Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. I have a 6-card spread here for you. This is going to be about Sidney Deal. He's the man that got arrested for, he left his baby in the car, and what I heard, he didn't want to break the window to get her out. When the police came, the baby ended up suffocating and dying, and now he's in jail. I don't know much about the story. I just heard about it today. One of my subscribers asked me to do a reading on it, and she briefly told me in the messages what it was about. I haven't watched anything about it yet. I wanted to get a true reading before I go and watch the story. So let's see what the cards have to say. This is going to be what really happened, the truth, okay? So I shuffled for a pretty good while, maybe at least 20 minutes. The first card that fell out was the Empress. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Also, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. You do not have permission to copy it for any reason. Also, I'm using my disclaimer for this video since we are talking about another person. This video is not made to discredit or defame anybody's name or character. It's for entertainment purposes only. The information comes from my tarot cards, my spirit guides, and my own psychic abilities. However, it does not reflect on my own personal thought and feelings about this situation. All right, let's get started with the reading. Oh, and I'd like to say for the woman that said, I'd rather have you shuffle during your readings. Okay, you don't get to choose what I do in my readings, miss. If you want to watch someone shuffle, there's plenty of other readers out there. Don't think they're as true as me, because I'm true. I don't shuffle. I don't show it on video first because I'm using my phone. It takes up a lot of space, and I shuffle for at least 20 minutes. Nobody wants to watch 20 minutes of shuffling, all right? So they are pre-shuffled. If you want to watch me shuffle, come on my lives. You can watch me there. All right, let's get started with the reading. The first one is the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so for this, in the upright, this is the card of fertility and abundance. So this is the fertility sign here. Okay, this means male and female. And if you can see, the woman is pregnant in this picture, and she's sitting quite comfortable here, resting. Okay, but it fell in the reverse. Now this, when I started shuffling, this card literally flew out of my hands, like it was pulled out of my hands. So when it's in the reverse, this literally means the loss of a child. Okay, could mean the death of a child, the loss of a child, or loss of someone. But usually it's a child because this is the fertility card. Okay, so it's showing me here the loss of the baby, and we all know the baby died. Okay, loss of a family member, and it also shows lack of understanding between family members as well. There was a dysfunction in family members. Yeah, lots of dysfunction that caused the loss of a child. Okay. The lesson that this card wants to show you, I'm hearing, is that you have to pay more attention to your own home life, is what I'm hearing. My spirit guides are saying this person needed to pay more attention to their home life. Okay, more attention to detail of their home life or what they were doing, their surroundings. I'm hearing something about their surroundings. I'm hearing lack of security. There was lack of security for some reason. I'm not sure what that meant. Maybe it means the doors locking or the keys getting locked in the car. Something like that. Okay, so let's move on to the next card. Now, for some reason, he's getting the devil energy. This is about Sidney Deal. Hold up. Tank, go get up on that couch right now. Hurry up. Move it. Lay down. I don't want him roaming around, my puppy, because he'll pee if I... Lay down. He's looking at me. Okay, so I'm showing the devil energy here. The devil energy is usually about addictions. So somebody had addictions. I'm not saying he did, or maybe the female did, but somebody here had addictions. I'm feeling like they were concentrating more that day on that addiction. It could have been anything. It doesn't necessarily mean addiction to drugs or, you know, sex or whatever, but it could be anything. Now, remember, y'all, this is alleged. I have to say that because of YouTube. This is alleged. And the information does come from my cards here. Okay. So somebody had addictions. They were paying more attention that day to their addictions and not to detail. I keep hearing the word detail. They weren't paying attention to what they were doing. That's why the baby was accidentally locked in the car. I don't feel like he was trying to kill the baby. I don't see that in the cards. I don't see that he had intentions in his mind, oh, I'm going to kill the baby or anything like that. I do see that there was a lot of dysfunction, and because of that, he put the baby in the car and then proceeded with whatever argument they were having or whatever dysfunction was happening in the house. Okay, I feel like he put the baby in the car to punish the woman and to say, like, you can't have her, you can't touch her, she's going to be over here. But that showed a lack of I'm not going to say concern, but lack of what's the word I'm looking for? He didn't think it through. Okay, he didn't think it through. He didn't think, okay, well, the car's hot, even if the air conditioner is running, you know, you have the gas fumes, that can suffocate a person too if there's no windows rolled down. So he didn't think it through. He didn't think that decision through. But I do feel like there was a fight about some type of addiction. Maybe he was addicted to women, drugs, or vice versa, something like that. Okay, I am seeing a third party. And this is the reason I'm saying this now, because there's a third party here in this card. Okay, so I'm feeling like they were fighting over a third party. But whatever it was, it had to involve some type of addiction and involved a third party. Okay, so let's move on to the next card. I asked the cards as I was shuffling, did he have intentions on killing the baby? Was it an accident? And what is his final outcome? So as I was asking, did he have intentions of killing the baby? I got this card here. Now in the upright, it means yes. Okay, this is the yes card. Wishes come true, yes, or the yes card. But in the reverse, it means no. So when I asked, did he have intentions on killing the baby? This fell out right away, so it means no. And I do see that. I do see that he did not have intentions of killing her. It wasn't in his mind to say, oh, I'm going to kill her, you know, I'm going to end her life or anything like that. No, it was negligence on his part by just putting her in there. You know, that's not something you do to a child. You don't just put him in the car and just leave him there. You know, everybody knows that. You don't even do that to a dog, you know. Even if the air conditioner is running, it's not safe because of fumes. First of all, if there's no windows rolled down, you're going to have the gas fumes, and people die that way. You know, and then if it was real hot, even if the air conditioner is running, you still get hot in the car. Okay, so that was negligence. Okay, and that's what they're getting him on. Okay, so now next we have the Three of Swords. So I do see that there was a third party involved here. I don't feel like there was a third party involved in the killing or the suffocation of the baby, but there was a third party that they were fighting about. So one of them had a third party, which caused a lot of heartbreak between the two, between the mother and the father of the child, caused a lot of heartbreak, which led to this dysfunction that they had, this fight that they had, and that led to him putting the child in the car. But there was a third party here which caused a lot of heartbreak. Now, I can't tell you which one had the third party, but that's going to come out in the second reading, because I do need another reading for this. As I was shuffling, the spirit guides told me to stop. When I got to this card, they told me to stop. I kept trying to shuffle, but nothing, I mean, literally nothing would fall out. And then my spirit guide spoke, and they said I needed to stop right here. Why? I don't know, but there will be a second reading. Okay, I'm fixing to go into council in the next few days with my spirit guides. And as some of you that's been following me for a long time know, that they do call me into council, and they counsel me on different things that I'm doing or shouldn't do or should say or shouldn't say. All right, so that's going to happen in a few days. And for those of you that don't believe it, don't believe it. Don't matter to me. You can watch, don't watch. You know, this is a true tarot card reading. I've been a tarot card reader for 30 years plus. Been doing it for many, many years. I was raised and born into the world of tarot card reading, magic, spells, and all that. From the family that I came from, they did it on both sides, my mother and father. And this is all I know. I was raised doing this stuff, and I know my stuff, okay? So now we have the Page of Swords. So this, in the upright, I'm always going to give you the upright and the reverse, okay? I know that some readers say, I don't read reversals, but that's not a true tarot card reader, because every card has a true meaning, whether it's in the upright or the reverse. You have to read it. I mean, how else are you going to know the truth if you don't read both the upright and the reversal, okay? Those that don't read reversals, those aren't true tarot card readers, okay? They're just pulling your leg. So, okay, in the upright, this means a third party. Again, a third party. I'm seeing a third party was involved in this relationship or this dysfunctional family. This couple was very dysfunctional. Okay, and they were doing a lot of spying, talking, gossiping, stuff like that, but it fell in the reverse. So the reason it fell in the reverse is because one of them found out about the third party, okay? This third party was watching them through social media, probably chatting with one of them through social media, sending messages, stuff like that, and then the other one found out, okay? So that's what led to the heartbreak here, and that's why one of them has the devil energy here, okay? But I do see now with the page in the reverse, the truths are going to come out, okay? So the boy, or the man, I'm going to call him a man, he's in jail right now, and I think he's waiting for a hearing or something like that. And then truths are going to start coming out after that, okay? Yeah, when the pages in the reverse has got to do with a lot of information coming out. Lots of information are coming out. And they're going to come out from other sources too, because I feel like the police are going to ask questions, not only to the family, but to people that knew them. People that, like their friends, you know, people that were around them, asking how they treated the child, how they treated each other. And then truths are going to start coming out because of that. But this is what this card literally represents, as truth coming out. There's a strange twist that's going to come to the story, and y'all are going to see it pretty soon. There's a strange twist coming, because whenever the page is in the reverse, it means a strange twist is coming. That usually turns out, you know, for the best of all parties, okay? But I am seeing, yeah, I'm seeing people talking, a lot of talking, communication. A lot of great communication comes with this card to where truths come out. So truths are going to come out, and eventually everyone's going to see what happens. This card, when you get this card, people have the great desire to speak, and they speak the truth. Okay, now I asked what was his final outcome. So I got the death card. For him, this does not mean death. He's going to die. No, it does not mean he's going to die. It does mean the ending for him of his way of life. Okay, so I do feel like he's going to spend time in prison. Not for so much murder, but for negligence and maybe child abandonment or something like that. They're going to get him on those charges, but not for the actual murder. I don't think they're going to call it a murder or a killing or anything like that. But I do feel like they're going to get him on negligence. Now, the mistake he made is not breaking the window right away, okay? Because when a parent is desperate to save their child, whether he thought that there was air, she was getting air or not from the air. I heard there was an air conditioner on of the car, or the car was running and the air was on. But the simple fact that he said, no, don't break the window. I don't want to break the window to my new car. That took more importance to him than getting the child out. That's what damaged him right there. That's what did it right there. That's what made him look guilty. Okay, if he hadn't have done that, I don't think that they would have filed so many charges on him, or maybe not any at all, if he had just said, okay, break the window, let's get her out right away. But he didn't. He didn't break the window. He didn't have an urgency to get her out. Maybe he is a good man. Maybe, you know, he did take care of her. Maybe he did love her. But just the simple fact that he chose not to break the window, to save the car instead of the child first, is bad on him. And that's what's going to damage his reputation. That's what's going to lead him to jail, is that little decision that he made right there. All right. So, yeah, I do see jail time for him. He's going to spend quite a few years there before he gets out. I don't see a lifetime sentence for him or anything like that, unless new evidence comes up. Now, if they prove that he did have intentions on killing her, then the whole thing can change. But as of right now, what I can see is that he didn't. He himself did not have intentions on killing her, because I got the no card. But the lawyers are going to do, the defense team are going to do everything in their willpower to prove that he did. okay? So that's when you're going to have we're going to have a part 2 here to see more of a final outcome. But for right now, I can tell you that he will spend time in jail. No, he did not have intentions of killing her, and lots of dysfunction between them that led to the loss of this child. All right, y'all, I'm going to close here. This is as far as I can go tonight because my spirit guides stopped me. For some reason, they stopped me from shuffling, and they told me to stop here. So I have to end it here. Y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up. Put down in the comments what you want me to read about next. And like, share, and subscribe. If you want a personal reading, contact me with the information down below. Email me first. Set a time and date with me first before you send the money. I had someone send money, didn't even know who it was or what they wanted. You know, you have to email me first. You have to wait for me to contact you. I do work a 12-hour shift. I'm very busy, but I will contact you back, and I'll get back at you, all right? Don't forget to hit your notification bell so you can be reminded when I upload another video. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.